Okay, can you all see my board? Can you all see my board? Please drop me a message if you all can see the board. Drop if yes. Okay, can you all see the board? I hope everybody is okay and everybody can see my screen. Drop me a message if you all can see my screen. Quickly drop me a message. Can you all see quickly? Okay. Okay, Zainab. Okay, Jazakallah. Okay. Right. Sorry again. I had a technical issue. Sorry again. Okay. Yeah. At-taharath means cleanliness. Okay. At-taharath can be called as in two other different names. One is purification. The other one is cleanliness. Okay. At-taharath can be categorized in two other meanings. First one is purification and the other one is cleanliness. Okay. Now simply tell me what is mean by at-taharath. Why do we do at-taharath? We do at-taharath to cleanse ourselves, right? Imagine if you have been faced by a dirt, okay? Can you spend the whole day with that dirt in yourself? Imagine you fell in a mud, okay? You fell in a mud water, right? So, without cleansing yourself, can you attend wedding houses? Can you do the prayers? Can you do zikr? No. Without cleansing yourself, you can't do any of this, right? So that is why the cleanliness is important. Okay, cleaning ourselves is important. So that is what mean by at-taharat. Okay, at-taharat means cleanliness and purification. Before we do something, we need purification, right? Before we do something religious, we need purification. Can you go and pray without taking wudu? No, you can't do, right? Can you go and attend a wedding house without taking, like, cleaning yourself? No. Before doing something important, you have to purify yourself, right? You need cleanliness. That is called as at-taharat. Okay. Not only your body can be cleansed, When we speaks about at-taharat, okay, when we speaks about the purification, not only your body, I mean body in the sense, okay, your hands, your face, your legs, okay, not only your body can be cleansed, your heart also can be cleansed, okay. When we speak about at-taharat, there are two body parts which can be cleansed, okay. Let's see. When we speaks about at-taharat, okay, there are two parts which can be cleansed, okay. When we speaks about at-taharat, there are two parts which can be cleansed. One is the heart and the other one is the body, right? One is the heart. Okay, one is heart and the other one is body, right? We can't only, okay, we shouldn't only cleanse our body, right? When we are purifying ourselves, okay, we can't only purify our body. According to the Islam, we should also purify our heart, right? According to the Islam, we also should cleanse our heart, right? How do we cleanse our body? How do we cleanse our body? To cleanse our body, we need water, right? To cleanse our body, we use water. How do we use to cleanse our heart? I mean, what do we use to cleanse our heart? Can you use water to cleanse your heart? Can you use rinse powder to cleanse your heart? No, you can't, right? So the only method to cleanse your heart is by praying, by making dua, by making zikr. Okay? Making dua, doing zikr, and praying 5 times. Okay, this is the only way where you can cleanse your heart. This is the only way where you can cleanse your body. By taking a body wash, you can cleanse your body. By taking a body wash, can you cleanse your heart? No, right? To cleanse your inner thoughts, okay, you should make dua daily. You should do zikr daily. You should pray 5 times a day, right? So through that, you can cleanse your heart, and through water, you can cleanse your body. Okay, right? As I told, without cleanliness, without at-taharath, without the purification, you can't pray, right? Remember, at-taharath, the purification, is like a key for the prayers. Okay, it's like a key for the prayers. Remember, it's like a key for the prayers. Okay. When we speaks about Atharat, we can't only speaks about the body. We should also speaks about the heart, because the only way to cleanse our heart is by making dua, by doing zikr, by praying 5 times a day. Okay, the only way to cleanse your body by using the water. Okay, so Atharat, the purification, is the key to the prayers. Okay, it's the key to the prayers. Right? Did you understand so far? Tell me whether you'll understand so far. If so, drop me a message. If you all understood so far, drop me a message. Drop me a message if you all understood so far. Did you all understand? Okay. As I told, without cleanliness, you can't pray or you can't do any religious things, right? Without cleanliness, you can't do anything. So, cleanliness is a key for the prayers. Okay. Write a short note, put a note. Okay. Cleanliness. Cleanliness is the key for the prayers. Okay. Allah loves only who are clean, right? Allah loves who are only cleansed. We know that, right? Allah loves who are cleansed. Okay. Allah loves who are cleansed. Allah loves who are purified. Okay. Allah loves who are cleansed and Allah loves who are purified, because it is an ibadat. Okay. Why does Allah loves who are cleansed and why does Allah love who are purified? Because it is an ibadat. Okay, it is an ibadat. Being clean is an act of ibadat, right? It is said, okay, once Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that a person who is being clean is, okay, obeying the act of ibadat. Okay, I hope everybody understood this one. Now let's go through the water and the types of water. Why do we need to learn the water and the types of water? Because to cleanse ourselves, the main key is water, right? To cleanse our body, the main thing we need is water. Now let's see the types of water. Okay, water and the types of water. Please drop me a message whether did you all understand the first part. Drop me a message whether did you all understand the first part. Okay. Drop me a message quickly. Quickly drop me a message. If you all cooperate with me, I can finish the session soon, okay? Right. The water and the 3 types of water. Okay. The water and the 3 types of water. When we speaks about the water, okay, when we speaks about water, okay, there are 3 types of water. Water is essential, right? Water is very essential for purification. Without water, you can't clean. Okay, water is essential because without water, you can't clean yourself, right? So, to be beautiful, to clean yourself, what is important? There are three types of water. The first type of water is al-ma'ut tahur. Okay, al-ma'ut tahur. Al-ma'ut tahur. Okay, the first type of water is al-ma'ut tahur. The second type of water is al-ma'ut tahir. Okay, al-ma'ut tahir. The first one is al-ma'ut tahur. The second one is al-ma'ut tahir, and the third one is al-ma'ul mutanajis. Okay, the third one is al-ma'ul mutanajis. Okay, there are three types of water. The first one is al-ma'ut tahur. The second one is al-ma'ut tahir, and the third one is al-ma'ul, not ma'ut. The third one is al-ma'ul mutanajis. Okay, now let's study one by one of these water. Okay, again, there are three types of water: al-ma'ut tahur, al-ma'ut tahir, and al-ma'ul mutanajis. Okay, let's see what is mean by al-ma'ut tahur. Okay, let's see what is mean by al-ma'ut tahur. Okay, al-ma'ut tahur means very clean water. Okay, this is a type of water which is very clean. Okay, there are three types of water: al-ma'ut tahur, al-ma'ut tahir, and al-ma'ul mutanajis. Okay, now we are learning about the first type of water, which is al-ma'ut tahur. Okay, al-ma'ut tahur means very clean water. Okay, al-ma'ut tahur means very clean water. This is a type of water which is naturally pure. Okay, type of water which is naturally pure. Write it down. I'm writing, I'm explaining in a short way. Okay, because in exam, they will be asking the three types of water, and they will be asking you to explain the three types of water briefly with the examples, right? So I'll be explaining all shortly. Quickly note it down. Okay. Alma Tahur means very clean water. This is a type of water which is naturally pure. Okay. 100% this is pure. Okay. 100% this is naturally pure, right? This type of water can be used to cleanse everything. Why? Because this type of water is naturally pure, which means crystal pure. Okay, 100% this is pure, and this can be used to clean anything. Okay, this can be used to clean anything. Why? Because this type of water is naturally pure, right? Now tell me some examples for the natural water. Tell me some examples for natural water. When I said this is a type of water which is natural pure, okay, and can be used to cleanse anything. Tell me some examples for the natural water. You can take sea. Sea is a natural thing, right? Second one is rain. Third one is snow. Fourth one is ice. All these four things you can take to cleanse anything. You can cleanse your body, you can cleanse your face, you can take wudu. Everything can be done in this water because why? This is a type of water which is naturally clean. Okay. It is crystal clean, 100% clean. Okay. This type of water is naturally clean. For example, we can take sea, rain, snow, ice. Okay. All this type of water is naturally clean. Please take a note of it. Once you are done, okay, I'll give 2 minutes. Once you are done, let me know. Let's go for the second Okay, but quickly note it down. There are three types of water: Alma'ul Tahur, Alma'ul Tahir, and Alma'ul Muthanajis. Okay, the first type of water is Alma'ul Tahur, which is very clean, and this is a type of water which is 100% pure and clean and can be used to clean anything. Okay, you can clean anything, right? So what are the types of water that is can be used to clean anything? Sea water you can clean, right? You can take wudu, you can take body wash, you can purify yourself with sea water, okay? Because that is naturally pure, no? Right? What else? You can take rainwater. You can take rainwater. You can take bath, right? During childhood days, what do you all do? You go outside during daily days and you'll take a bath, right? Snow. The American people, what do? They eat the snow because it's naturally pure, right? Okay. And ice also same as that. Okay. Please note it down quickly and let me know. Once everything is done, let me know. Okay. Let's go for this second. Okay. Done. I'll erase the board. Okay. Because we are running out of time. Okay. Don't worry. I'll be sending the notes in the group like the last session. Okay. I'll be sending the notes in the group. Okay. Under Alma Uttahur. Hope you'll understood what is Alma Uttahur. Okay, at the end of the session, I'll be pointing someone in the session. I'll be asking the questions what we studied today. Okay, and at 8 p.m., we'll be having a poll question, right? At the end of the session, I'll be pointing someone and I'll be asking questions. Okay, under Alma Uttahur, there are another three types of water. Okay, Alma Uttahur will be categorized into, divided into three groups. Alma Uttahur. Okay, Alma Uttahur. Remember, Alma Uttahur, which is very clean, will be divided into three. Okay, one is Alma Ul Kasir. Okay, the first one is Al-Ma'ul Kasir. Can you all see my board? Is it visible to you all? Is it visible to you all? The first one, under Al-Ma'ul Tahur, there are three types of water. Okay, which is divided. The first one is Al-Ma'ul Kasir. Okay, the second one is Al-Ma'ul Khalil. Okay, Al-Ma'ul Kasir, Al-Ma'ul Khalil. And the third one is Al-Ma'ul Mustamal. Okay. Third one is Al-Ma'ul Mustamal. Right? Al-Ma'ul Kasir, Al-Ma'ul Khalil. And the third one is Al-Ma'ul Mustamal. Okay. In Arabic, what do we call as Kasir? Tell me that. Is something which is usual and common. Okay. In Arabic, what do we call Kasir? We call Kasir as large amount of water. Okay, large amount of water. Remember, Alma'ul Tahur will be divided into three types of water: Alma'ul Kasir, Alma'ul Khalil, and Alma'ul Mustamal. Okay, when we speak about Alma'ul Kasir is a type of water which is large. Okay, there are lot of water in that. Alma'ul Kasir is a large volume of water. Okay, what do we call Khalil in Arabic? What do we call Khalil in Arabic? We call Khalil in Arabic as less, less amount. Okay, less amount, right? Al-Ma'ul Khalil means less amount. Okay, the third type of water is Al-ma'ul mustamal. What is al-ma'ul mustamal? It is a type of water which is used. Okay, used water, right? It is a type of water which is used. Al-ma'ul kasir, large amount of water. Al-ma'ul qalil, less amount of water. Al-ma'ul mustamal, used water. Okay. Now quickly we'll discuss what is mean by al-ma'ul kasir. Okay. Before going to al-ma'ul kasir, I'll point someone. Please explain me what is al-ma'ul, sorry, al-ma'ul tahur. Okay. No need to explain me everything. Just quickly explain me. Okay. What is al-ma'ul tahur? Okay. No need to get scared. I'll be not scolding you all. Just explain, okay? Because I'm doing this to remember, right? To for your remembrance. So if you do remember only, you can write this without hesitation in the exam, right? Just a quick reminder, right? I'll appoint. Hmm, I'll point. Right? It's right, Samin, right? Yes. Please unmute your audio and tell me what is mean by al-ma'ut tahur. Okay. Please unmute your audio and tell me what is al-ma'ut tahur. No problem. Look at your book. I have no issues, but I want the answer from you. Okay. What is al-ma'ut tahur? Please respond to me. Okay. I'm not going to scold y'all. Okay. I'm just helping y'all, right? It's also a free session. Okay. Please feel free to answer anything or ask anything. Okay. What is al-ma'ut tahur? Al-ma'ut tahur means that is a type of water which is naturally pure, okay, and can be cleansed anything, okay. Now let's see what is mean by al-ma'ul kasir, which is large water, okay. Let's see what is mean by al-ma'ul kasir, okay. Al-ma'ul kasir. I wonder why no one is answering, okay. Let's see what is mean by al-ma'ul kasir, okay. Al-Ma'ul Kasir is a type of water which is large amount. I told Al-Ma'ul Kasir is a type of water which is in large amount. What do we call as large amount? Okay, which is in large amount, 210 liters. Okay, 210 liters. Okay, 210 liters. Hashma Zainab. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Right. Alma'u Tahur will be divided into three. Okay. Alma'ul Kasir, Alma'ul Khalil, and Alma'ul Mustamal. Okay. So Alma'ul Kasir means large amount. Okay. Which is in large amount of 210 liters. Okay. We call this 210 liters as Kullatain amount. Kullatain amount. Okay. We call it as Kullatain amount. Right? This 210 liters will be called as Kullatain amount. Okay. Almaul Kazir is a type of water which is more than the Kullatain amount. More than. How much is 210 liters? Okay, 200. More than 210 liters means we can take it as 310 liters, 520 liters, whatever the amount. More than Kullatain amount. No. Okay, so Almaul Kasir is a type of water which is more than Kullatain, more than the 210 liters. Okay. In this water, if any dirt falls in a sense, in this type of water, if any dirt falls like fuss, okay, if any dirt falls, like what do we call? If any dirt falls, okay, a leaf or any cats, you know, right? If any dirt falls into this type of water, okay, right? If any dirt falls into this type of water, wait, okay, if any dirt falls into this water, the smell or the color of this water will not change, okay? The smell, color, taste will not change, okay? It will not change. If any dirt falls into this kasir water, okay, the smell, the color, the taste will not change, okay? But still it is impure water, okay? But still it is impure water, okay, right? Okay, right? Like I told, if any dirt falls into this water, okay, the smell, color doesn't will not change. It will not change, but still we call this water as impure water. How can we use this water? Okay, how can we use this water? Now, what is the kullatain amount? 210 liters is the kullatain amount. If you add more water to this kullatain amount, then you can use this water, right? Imagine, okay, 210 liters of water is there. This is the kullatain. You are adding more waters to this. You are adding 500 liters of water, right? Then you can use this water. Understood? Did you understand so far? If more water is added to this impure water to make the level of kullathane, okay, then this water can be used. Did you understand so far? Remember, if any dirt falls into this water, the smell or the color or taste will not change, but still it is known as impure water. Okay, how do we use this water? If you add more water, you can clean this, you can use this water to cleanse anything. Okay, right? Did you understand? Now let's see the second type of water, which is under Alma'ut Tahur, the same, okay? Let's see the second type of water, which is Alma'ut Tahur, okay? The second type of water, which is under Alma'ut Tahur is Alma'ul Khalil. Alma'ul Khalil. Alma'ul Khalil means less water. Okay. Alma'ul Qalil means less water. Okay. This is a type of water which is less than the kullatain amount. Okay. A type of water which is less than. Less than the kullatain amount. What is the kullatain amount? 210 liters. Okay. So this is a type of water which is less than the kullatain. Like let's take it as 90 liters, 80 liters, 110 liters. Okay. This type of water could be something which is less than the kullatain amount. Okay. Right. This is also a type of water which is less, okay, sorry. This is a type of water which is less than the kullatain amount. In this water also, in case if any dirt falls, okay, in case if any dirt falls, okay, the color, the smell, taste doesn't change, but still we call this water as impure water, right? Still, this is same as kasir water. If any color, I mean, if any dirt falls into this water, the color smell doesn't change, but still it is called as impure water. Okay. Let's see how to use this water. Now, how can we use the kasir water? How did we use kasir water? You added more water to the kullatain amount of 210. How can we use this water? Let's see. Oh, okay. This is also same as the kasir. Okay. This is less now. This is less now. Okay, see, this is less. Okay, which means, as I told, this type of water is less than the 210 liters. If you add, okay, for this 210 liters, okay, sorry, okay, this is 110 liters, okay. For this, if you add more water, okay, to reach the level of 210, which is full thing, then you can use this water. Okay, then this water can be used for any purposes. Okay, if this water level is 110 liters reach 210 kullatain amount, then you can use this water, right? Did you understand that one? Did you understand that one? Tell me. Okay, so I hope Zainab will answer me. Okay, Hashma Zainab. Okay, unmute your call. I mean, unmute your video and audio and answer me, darling. What is mean by Alma ul Kasir? What is Alma ul Kasir?
More
Unmuted.
than more
Yeah,
than 210 liters.
yes, exactly. Correct, darling. Okay. More than 210 liters is Almaul Kasir. Then what is mean by Almaul Khalil, Zainab? What is mean by Almaul Khalil?
Less than that.
Sorry.
Less
I
than that.
Yeah, less than the Kullatain amount. Okay. It might be 90 liters or it might be 110 liters. Okay. If you add more water with this, okay, then you can use this water. It's raining here. How about that side? Is it raining to all?
No.
Okay. My voice is clear, right? Even though if it is raining in my side, my voice is clear, right, for y'all?
Yes,
Oh,
miss.
okay, okay, darling. Okay, you can mute now. Okay. Now let's see the third type of water, which comes under tahur. Okay, that is called as
Miss, what
al-ma'ul.
is ma'un mutlaq?
Sorry.
What is ma'un mutlaq?
Wait, darling, I'll answer you. Hold on, let me write this. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Once the session is done, Zainab, I'll clear out your doubt. Okay. Your doubt was alma. What is mean by mutlaq, right? I'll clear your doubt. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Al-ma'ul mustamal. Okay. What is mean by al-ma'ul mustamal? Okay. This is a type of water which is much less than the kullatain amount. When I said al-ma'ul Khalil, that is less than the kullatain amount. No. This is much less than the kullatain amount. அதெண்டா ரெண்டு மடங்கு குள்ளத்தேன் amount விட குறைச்சல். Okay. Right. Much less than the kullatain amount. Okay. Right. This is much less than the kullatain amount. Okay. Much less than the kullatain amount. Right. This is used water. Okay. What do you mean used water? Imagine, okay, imagine here is a person. Okay, there is no one in the session except you. Okay, right? Is anyone is having a connection issue? You are there in the group, right? Can you drop a message and tell them to join? Zainab.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, darling. Drop me and let me know, okay?
Done, Miss.
Okay, darling. Okay. Now there's no one in the session, only you. So it's easy for me to explain, even though if it is one student or many student to me. Okay, right. Almaul
Is
Mustamal
it
means
okay for
you.
you?
Sorry.
Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I have no issues. Okay. If you have any doubt, ask me. I'll clear it out. So far, did you understand what I thought?
Yes, Miss.
Is there any doubt? Like if you have any doubt, don't hesitate. You can ask me. I'll again explain you. Okay.
Miss, are you doing Arabic literature class?
Currently, no. I'll be doing, inshallah, I'm not sure. Okay. Right. The thing is, I'm not fluent. Like still, I'm not practiced this Arabic literature sessions. Okay. Inshallah, if I'm doing, I'll let you know. Okay. Right.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, okay, darling. Okay. Al-Ma'ul Mustamal means used water. Imagine this person as here is a bucket of water. Okay. Here is a bucket of water and this person has used this water. Already he has used this water to take wudu. Can he use this water again? No. Can you use this water again? No. Already this person has used this water. Water? No. Right? He can't use this water. Okay? He can't use this water. Why? Because this is used water. Okay? Another example. Okay? Here there is a bucket of soapy water. Soapy water means, okay, there is a bucket of rinser water. Can you use this rinser water to take wudu? No. You can't take this rinser water to take wudu. If you add more water to this soapy water, imagine you are adding more water to this soapy water and the foam, you know, penna, right? And the foam goes away. Then you can use this water to take wudu, right? Then this water becomes al-ma'ul mustamal. Okay, al-ma'ul mustamal means this water will reach the kullatain amount. This water will reach the 210 liters. Okay, adding more water to the soapy water, then you can use this water to take wudu. Okay, did you understand so far?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, okay, darling. Okay. Now let's go to the second type of water, which is Al-Ma'ut Tahir. Okay. What is Al-Ma'ut Tahir?
Very clean water?
No. Very clean water is Tahur. No. I'm asking what is mean by Al-Ma'ut Tahir?
Clean water.
Clean water. Exactly. Okay. Al-Ma'ut Tahir means clean water. Okay. Al-Ma'ut Tahir means clean water. Okay. Okay, so when we speaks about alma ut tahur, this is a type of water which is clean. Okay, right? Imagine here is a water bottle. Okay, here is rose water. Water. This is normal water and this is rose water. Okay, you're making a rose milk with this water, right? You're making a rose milk. Okay, can you take this water to do wudu? Can you use this water to do wudu? No, you can't use this water to do wudu. Why? Because this is clean water. You can consume it. You can consume this rose water. You can drink the rose. Okay, you can drink the rose milk, but you can't take this water to take wudu. Am I right? Can you use this water to take wudu? No, you can't. Okay, but this water can be consumed. You can drink this water. Okay, you can consume this, but you can't use this to take wudu. Okay, if anything falls into this type of water, like I said, if any dirt falls into this type of water, the smell, the color, the taste, everything will change, but it is pure water. Even though the dirt falls into this water, still it is pure. Okay, example, tell me some example which belongs to tahir, where you can consume but you can't take wudu.
Coconut water.
Yes, you can take coconut water. Why? Because coconut water you can drink, but you can't take wudu, right? You can drink this coconut water, but you can't take wudu. Rose milk. You can drink rose milk, but you can't take wudu. Okay.
Miss,
If
then how about the snow?
snow, did you
Yeah,
mean snow? No,
yeah.
it is natural, Nama. Okay, snow is natural, right?
Now we can take wudu.
Yeah, snow we can take to the incidents like we can now. Snow is something
I,
like block of ice now. Okay, you
yeah,
can melt the snow, no,
yeah,
right? You can melt the snow. It's natural, no, right? It falls from the sky. It's natural. You can melt the snow and use it as a water and take wudu. Did you understand?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Under alma tahur, we can take coconut, rose milk. Okay, you can consume this water, but you can't take this to do religious purposes. Okay, you can't use this water to take faril bath, or you can't use this water to take wudu. Okay, now let's see the last water, which is al-ma'ul mutanajis. Al-ma'ul mutanajis. Did you understand so far? Al-ma'ul tahir.
Yes,
Did you understand?
yes, Miss.
Okay. The third type of water is al-ma'ul mutanajis. What it mean by najis? When we spell the word najis even, we know it is something impure. It is something dirty, right? When we see the word najis, we can know it is something impure and it is something unclean. It is something dirty, right? It is something clean and it is something unclean and it is something dirty. Okay. This is a type of water which is impure. Okay. Type of water which is impure. Okay. Just tell me some examples for unclean water. Tell me some examples. These type of water you can't obviously use to take wudu or to take faral bath. Why? Because this is a najis. This is a dirty water. This is a impure water. Okay. What can we give examples? Like what are the examples we can give for muthanajis? Okay. We can give water mixed with urine. Can you consume it or can you take wudu? Water mixed with urine. This is a najis, no? You can't take this to do wudu or you can't take this to do faral bath. Water mixed with blood, animal blood or human blood, any blood. Okay, if this water is mixed with blood, you can't use this water to take wudu. Okay, or you can't use this water to take faral bath. Okay, alcohol, can you consume alcohol? No, it is haram in Islam, right? It is restricted in Islam. You can't use this water, you can't use alcohol. Milk of a animal, Okay, imagine a bucket of water is mixed with a milk of animal. Okay, you can't use this water. You can't drink. Obviously, you can't drink this water, or you can't use this water to the feral bath or wudu. Okay, because this is a type of water which is impure, completely impure, dirty. Okay, you can't use this water. This najis. Okay. Okay. Now let's see how we clean ourselves from impurities. Okay. Let's see how we clean ourselves from impurities. Okay. How we clean ourselves. How we should cleanse from impurities. When we speak about impurities, darling, there are two types of impurities. One is minor impurity. Okay, one is minor impurity. The second one is major impurity. Okay, first one is minor impurity. The second one is major impurity. What do we call in Arabic the word impurity? We call the word impurity in Arabic as
Najis.
hadda. No, the word impurity, right? The word impurity, we call it in Arabic as haddat. Okay, haddat, right? Impurity. Okay, najis means which is dirty, right? Impurity in Arabic we call it as hadat. Haddat or haddat. Okay. So impurity will be divided into two, minor impurity and major impurity. Minor haddat and major haddat. Okay. Now let's see what are the situation that comes under minor impurity. Okay. Let's see what are the what are the situation that comes under minor impurity. Okay. Imagine you are going outside, okay, outside of your house and you're playing sports, okay, you're playing sports and you're sweating like hell, okay, you're sweating like hell, okay, you have fallen in the mud, you have fallen in the dust, okay, you're sweating, okay, you're coming out of the washroom. All those are called as minor impurity. It is dirt, okay, coming out of the washroom, it is dirt, right? Playing in the dust, you are sweating. Okay, these are the situation that comes under minor impurity. Okay, sweating, playing with the dust, playing in dust, coming out of water, sorry, coming out of bathroom. Okay, if you do any of these three, you have to do a fural bath. If you are sweating all the time, or if you are coming out of the bathroom, or if you are playing in the dust, if anything of this is done, okay, still you can do fural bath. Okay, impurities means haddat in Arabic. Okay, minor impurities and major impurities. Minor impurities we can call as minor askar. Okay, minor askar, and the major impurity we can call as major akbar. Okay, major akbar. Minor means askar, major means akbar. Okay, impurities Arabic can called as hadat. Okay, minor impurities like you're sweating all the times. Okay, like you're playing in the dust, you're coming out of the bathroom, any of this situation is done, you have to take a fural bath. What is major impurity? Okay, let's see what is mean by major impurity. Okay, major impurity will be mainly faced by two persons, male and female, women and men. Okay, major impurity will be faced by male plus women. Understood? especially major impurity, which means major Akbar, okay? Akbar impurity will be faced by men plus women. Let's see how it faced to men, okay? Let's see how it faced to men. Men, okay? Imagine a man during the sleep, okay? A man during the sleep, okay, is stimulating sperms, okay? A man during the sleep, okay? A man during the sleep stimulates sperm, okay, or discharge seminal fluids, okay? Stimulate sperm or discharge of seminal, okay? Then he can take a fural bath, a ghusl bath, okay? He can take a fural bath. In this major impurity, men and women both can be faced in this situation, okay? Men during the sleep, okay, without their knowledge, in their sleep, if they stimulate sperm or if they discharge of seminal, okay, they can have a fural bath or ghusl bath, okay? Women, let's say women situation, okay, right? Women, okay, after the childbirth, after the childbirth, okay, after the 40 days, after the childbirth, the women should stay 40 days now. After these 40 days, okay, after these 40 days, the woman should have a fural bath, okay. There are two okay, incident for women after the childbirth and after menstruation, okay. Menstruation is done every month, right? So every month, okay, in every month, third day, you'll have to have a ghusl bath or fural bath, right? Men during the sleep stimulate sperm. If they, without their knowledge, if they stimulate sperm or discharge of seminal, they have to take a fural bath, okay. A woman after the childbirth, after the 40 days of childbirth, okay, they should have a fural bath, or during the menstruation, after the menstruation, the third day, okay, she should have a fural bath, okay. Did you understand so far? Tell me, did you understand so far?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Explain me what is mean by minor impurity and major impurity in simple words. Simple words.
Minor impurities means that sweating ones, that small things,
Yeah.
and major ones are like that menstruation. Wow.
Okay. For women, it's menstruation and after the childbirth. What about men? Okay. Right. In Arabic, we call menstruation. Remember, in Arabic, we call menstruation as hail. Okay, we call hail as menstruation, and nifas as, okay, hail as the menstruation, okay. Hail as is after childbirth, after childbirth, the 40 days, it remains 40 days now after childbirth for a mother, right? After childbirth, we call it as nifas. During menstruation, the menstruation period, we call it as hay. Okay, did you understand? In Arabic, we call it like that. Did you understand? What is impurity in Arabic? We call it as hadat. Okay, minor means askar, major means akbar, menstruation is hail. After childbirth, it is called as nifar. Did you understand? If any of these, after any of these, it's a complete, it's a must for a woman to take a full bath. Understood?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Now let's see the last one. Okay. The last before one, which is known as tayammum. Okay. Which is known as tayammum. When do we take tayammum? Just tell me. When do we do tayammum? When do we take
When,
tayammum? We
when
do
we
tayammum.
don't have water,
Can you repeat it again?
when we don't have water in a situation like that.
Before we learn tayammum, tell me, okay, faral bath should be taken right if during menstruation, after the childbirth, okay, after the sperm is released for a men, every of this, okay, done, they should take a faral bath. What are the some other days? Okay, there are some other days that parents say, no, if you take faral bath on this day, it's good for you. What are those days? Taking a bath during Fridays, they say, right? Vellikalamandu kudikire vandu faral, you say, right? But taking it's faral, no?
Sunnah,
Hmm?
it's sunnah.
Yeah, it's sunnah. Faral bath means it's sunnah, obviously. Yeah, okay. Faral bath, it's not only taken during the menstruation, okay? Faral bath should be taken. Yeah, it should be taken. Okay, there are some other days where the faral bath is also taken. There are some other days where the faral bath, which is a sunnat. Okay, okay, right? During Fridays, parents says no. During Fridays, take a bath. Okay. Someone, okay, a stranger is accepting Islam. Okay, if he or she is accepting Islam, okay, before accepting Islam, he or she should take a faral bath. Okay, to cleanse their self, to cleanse their thoughts and everything, he or she should take a faral bath. Okay, third one is men plus women having sexual intercourse. Okay, after men and women having sexual intercourse, okay, the next day of this sexual intercourse, they should have a faral bath. Okay, they should have, both of them should have a faral bath, because sexual intercourse is something, a disease which can be spreaded, right? So after this incident, they should take a faral bath next day, and a person who is accepting Islam also should take a faral bath, and during Fridays it is sunnah to take a faral bath. Did you understand?
Yes, miss.
Okay, now let's see what is mean by tayammum. Okay, tayammum will be done. Tayammum could be done when we are unable of water. When we are unable of water. Imagine there is a water cut. In case there is a water cut in your house, okay, you have only little water, okay, there is a water cut, and there is only little water where which is kept to drink. Okay, your mother has told there's a water cut, konjam thanni ikite, keep it to drink water. Okay, not enough water, keep this to drink water. You have no enough of water to take wudu. In that case, you can do tayammum. Okay, when one is unable to do, okay, when one is unable to do wudu, okay, in that purpose, in that situation, you all can do tayammum. Okay, what is mean by tayammum? Let's see now shortly what is mean by tayammum. Okay, what is mean by tayammum? Tayammum means wiping the face. Okay, wiping the face and the hands, wiping the face and the hands with pure dust. Okay, in case when there is a water cut, okay, some people are like this, no, sorry, தண்ணி இல்ல, சலாவை கட் பண்ணுவோம், தொழுவது கட் பண்ணுவோம், some people are like that, but there is a alternative method where you can use this. Okay, in case if there is a water cut, you can take the dust. Okay, don't take a bunch of dust and rub it like that. Okay, take a little dust. Okay, like touch it softly and use it softly, and take a wudu and use it. Okay, once the water come, you can go and take a body wash, right? Did you understand so far? Wiping the face and the hands with pure dust. You can use the dust in the wall. Okay, you can use the dust in the floor, which is clean. Okay, which is pure dust. Okay, once the water come back, you can have a wash, right? Did you understand what is tayammum?
Yes, miss.
You can also do tayammum when you're traveling. When you're traveling and when you don't have enough water, okay, you're stopped in a desert and you don't have enough water to wudu ablution. Then you can use the desert. I mean, then you can use the sand in the desert and you can do tayammum. Okay.
Miss, after doing tayammum, we can pray now.
Yeah, after doing tayammum,
Should
we
we
can pray. Okay. Right.
should we
Once
repeat
the
it
water,
later?
sorry.
Should we repeat it later by taking the ablution from water?
No, it's not like this. Now, suddenly there is a water cut in your house, okay, and you don't have water to take wudu, and it's like Azan is told after Luhar, and you want to take a wudu, and there is no water. Then you can take the wudu by doing tayammum, like by taking this hand you can do the tayammum. Once the water is back, just go and wash your face. Just go and wash your hand because you have done your wudu with the dust now. Okay, you will get allergic, right? When you do the wudu with the dust, you will get allergic, right? So once the water is back and once you get water, you can go and have a wash because some people they get allergic. No, did you understand? It's not compulsory to do again the prayers after the water is back. You have to go and take a wash because it will affect you. Did you understand?
Yes, miss.
It's an alternative method. No, if there is no water cut, tayammum is another method to do wudu. Understood? Right. The last one is Jabirat. Let's see what is Jabirat. Before I teach Jabirat, tell me what is meant by Jabirat.
Bandage or something?
Yeah, it is a bandage. Yes, exactly. Zainab, that is a bandage. Okay, right. Jabirat. Okay. Jabirat means it is a bandage or a plaster which is put on a wound. Okay, which is put on a wound. If a bandage is put on the wound, okay, imagine if a bandage, this Jabirat, okay, if imagine this Jabirat is kept on a wound, okay, and you are unable to take wudu, okay, write this. Now this is an hand, okay, write in this hand, okay, and this part of your hand is covered with Jabirat. Imagine this part of your hand is covered with jabirat, the bandage. Okay. And here there is nothing. Okay. In this situation, okay, only this part you can do tayammum. How? You can take the dust and you can apply it like this above the jabirat bandage. Okay. This part you can wash with the water. Did you understand? When there is a wound in your hand, can you do like when you take wudu? No. Right? But okay, when there is a bandage in your hand, can you wet your hand? Can you take wudu by wetting your hand? No, you can't, right? When there is a bandage in your hand, you can't take wudu, no. In that purpose, in that case, you can do tayammum, okay? You can apply sand in your hand. Above the bandage, you can apply sand, okay? The other part, the balance part, you can wash your part with the water, normal water. Did you understand?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Tell me what is mean by Jabirat?
Bandage.
When bandage which is put on a wound. Okay.
Yeah.
If you are unable to take wudu, you can do tayammum only for the particular bandaged part. Okay, that's all about the At-Taharat chapter. Okay, At-Taharat means cleanliness. We can call At-Taharat in another two different words, which is called as purification and cleanliness. Okay, At-Taharat will be divided into three: Al-Ma'ut Tahur, Al-Ma'ut Tahir, and Al-Ma'ul Mutanajis. Okay, Al-Ma'ut Tahur means very clean water. That is a type of water which is naturally clean. For an example, we can take snow, we can take rainwater, we can take river water. Okay, you can do anything from that type water. Okay, Almaul Tahur will be divided into three types of water: Almaul Kasir, Almaul Kalin, and Almaul Mustamal. Okay, Almaul Kasir means large volume of water. Okay, when we say large volume of water, it is more than the Kullatain amount, more than the 210 liters. Okay. Almaul Kasir, sorry, Almaul Khalil. Khalil means less. Okay, it's less than the 200, maybe 110, maybe 50 liters. Okay, it is less. Okay. Almaul Mustamal means much less, like 5%, 10%, 2%. It is much less than, Sharia. It's much less than the Kullatain amount. Okay. Alma'ul tahir means, okay, the second type of water. Alma'ul tahir, okay. Alma'ul tahir means clean water, where you can consume the water. For an example, coconut, rose milk, you can consume, right? You can consume, okay. But you can't use it for the ablution, or you can't use it to take wudu. Okay, the last water is Alma'ul Mutanajis. Okay, what is Alma'ul Mutanajis? From the word even we know that Mutanajis means it is najis. Okay, it is najis. We can't use this type of water for wudu. Okay, we can't use this type of water for wudu. Can you use alcohol to take wudu? No, it's completely haram. Can you use a water which is mixed with blood? No, you can't use it. Can you use a water which is mixed with urine to take wudu? No, you can't use. Those types of water comes under najis because that is haram and impure. Okay. When it comes to the impurities, there are two types of impurities: minor impurities and major impurities. Impurity will be called in Arabic as hadat. Okay, right? Major impurity means like sweating, okay, you're going out and playing, you're coming out of the bathroom. In that case, you can have a faril bath. Okay. Major impurity means men and women having sexual intercourse. Okay. During a sleep, you know, men is discharging seminal. It is that one. Okay. Or okay, he's discharging seminal fluid, and or he is releasing sperm. Okay, woman, you can say menstruation, during the menstruation, okay, or after the childbirth, that is major. Okay, how can you clean the major impurities and minor impurities? By taking a faral bath. Okay, taking faral bath is sunnat. During the other days also you can take faral bath. During Fridays it is compulsory to take a faral bath, it is sunnah. Okay, and a men or woman, okay, he or she is turning to Islam, accepting Islam. In that situation also, they have to take faral bath. It's compulsory. Okay. Or men and women having sexual intercourse, the next year after that, they have to take compulsory wudu. Not wudu, faral bath. It's compulsory. Okay. Right. What is meant by tayammum? It's an alternative method to take wudu when there is no water. How to do tayammum? How to do tayammum? By taking the dust or sand. Okay, in case if there is a water cut, tayammum is an alternative method, an extra method where you can perform wudu. Okay, the last but not least is jabirat. Okay, it is a bandage which is put on a wound. Okay, if you're having the bandage in your hand, okay, you can do tayammum in that bandage. Did you understand so far?
Yes, miss.
Is there any doubt? Okay, so once the session is down, okay, once the session is done, drop me a personal message that you had a doubt, right? What is Maul Mutlak, right? Drop me a message, I'll explain that to you. Okay.
Okay, miss. Miss, what's your number?
Mm, I will. I'll just drop you in the Zoom chat, okay?
Okay, miss. Jazakallah.
Mubarakallah. 076 792 8113. Okay. Have dropped your message. Feel free to ask any doubts, okay? Did you receive the number?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Feel free to ask anything. If you have any doubts, not only in this chapter, if you have any doubts in any other chapters, you can ask me. Okay. Drop me a personal message, or you can ask in the group itself. That's not an issue. Okay. I will take a personal call, or I'll explain you all in the WhatsApp. Did you understand? Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Okay, okay. Now it's 5:46 at 8 p.m. Okay, correctly at sharp 8 p.m. We will be having question. Okay, question competition in the group. Be ready, prepare, revise the chapter what I taught. If any doubts, ask me. Okay.
Miss, from chapter?
Yeah, the today's chapter, taharath. Okay.
Ah,
Like once the chapter is done, based on that chapter, I'll be doing questions. Did you understand? It will
yeah,
be a
yeah.
revision now. It will be a revision for you, right?
Ah,
So I'll be doing the competition sharply at 8 p.m. Revise and get ready. Okay.
okay, miss. Sure.
Okay. Okay, darling. That's all for today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. You can
Bye.
leave.